I just think you have to do your job as a man. And I think that is have patience, look to God, and, you know, change what you're looking for. I blame men because why do girls look like these girls at the table? You guys only want girls that look like that.
I mean, what else
Those are
should
the
we
only
look for?
girls those are the only girls you podcast men want on their shows. Those are
You
the
don't look
only
like
girls they
them.
want to interview. They're not interviewing real women. They're not interviewing regular natural women. They're not interviewing those kind of women. They're interviewing these hot girl summer mamas.
But that's the majority, unfortunately. And then the
That
hot girl summer girls are friends with the so-called good women. Like we can't easily tell the difference. Anyway,
well, not my friends.
also you said men who don't have money shouldn't date. So are you saying a man doesn't date when he doesn't have money, which means there's no woman to build with him? So are you saying he should be loyal once he finally gets the money? Because that's how most men look at it. It's like you didn't want me when I was broke and dusty, sleeping on the floor, but now that I've built myself up, now you're coming that I should just what be a provider, man. That's how in men's mind. That's how we look at it.
So what I'm saying is you shouldn't date because if you can't take care of yourself. So when I hear people say man without money,
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about no money. You don't have your finances in order. So if you can't take care of you, you can't be in a relationship.
No, I could be able to take care of me, but maybe I have $50 for our dinner date rather than $200. You feel
But to
me?
me, a connection shouldn't take a dinner date. We don't need it. We don't even need a dinner date. We don't even need to spend money to build together. But what I'm saying is, if you're a broke man with no money, you're not even going to be able to take care of you. I want you to be able to take care of you.
So you're saying someone who's struggling completely?
Someone that's struggling.
No, I'm talking about like he can't keep a job, or he's.
Believe it or not, there's not a lot of men with a decent car that runs that gets them from pillar to post. There's not a lot of men that live alone. There's not a lot of men that black men don't own homes by themselves. It's not common.
Yeah, because remember, unlike women, men get cars and houses to provide for a woman kids. They're not getting it because they want to be independent. So if I make $1 million, guess the first thing I'm gonna do? Hey, La Bonita, are you single? Guess the first thing La Bonita is gonna do when she gets $1 million? I don't need no man. I can be by myself. I'm gonna take a trip to Dubai, to Cancun, to Mexico, to Brazil. You feel me? That's the difference between men and women. As soon as you get $1 million, La Bonita, you're never gonna pick up my call again. You feel me? But as soon as I make $1 million, I want, if I can't get one La Bonita, give me five. I'm ready to provide. That's the difference.
I feel like I feel like yeah, it sucks. That is the majority of women, but I feel like I'm not really bothered by a man that doesn't. I really wish most women will be like this. I wish women will understand their age and how they should not be seeking a man for money at a certain age. Like, just stop. Like, you're not 21 no more. Like, stop. You sound like a fucking child. They sound like kids. They sound like they want to build a bear. Go take them to
So
Build a Bear. Take a girl on a date to Build a Bear. You guys need to start taking these girls on dates to go Build a Bear.
we want to take them to a walk in the park to burn some calories, but they don't like that.
Well, that's where your connection has to come in at. You guys got to stop leading with your wallets and spending money on them.
No, but when we offer coffee dates, they don't like it because women complain that hey,
That's
men just
still
want to get in our
money.
pants. Men don't want to get to know us anymore. They just want to get pants. And then we offer a walk in the park so we can get to know you. And then like, oh, it's too cheap. It's like, okay, what are we supposed to,
Yeah,
you
but
know?
but but you're still spending money. Why not just say, "Hey, let's FaceTime a couple weeks and see if we connect." Build a connection.
See, I'm not like unless it's distance. But if we can meet, I'd rather do it in person. I'm not like a big
We don't. I
let's
mean,
face.
what happened to knocking at the door and sitting outside on a bench and talking?
You've watched too many movies, La Bonita. That's not
And
2025.
I don't. And I just think that he said they want us to build a bitch. Yeah. You guys be buying those build a bitches. These three women right here look like there was some bitches that are built. I'm just
Yeah, I feel like
saying.
you have a roast
That's what you guys
session when you
like,
go in.
though. That's what you guys love.
You know,
You
I'm
get the
gonna call
billion
you our
dollars
DJ.
and you're not going for this look, you're going for those looks.
Honestly, they're not. What do
Don't
you
do
mean
that.
that
Speak
look?
for the majority. You make me speak for the majority. Don't do that.
Okay, no, no. The I don't think rich men are going for the only reason they would go for them if they consider them cheap in terms of spending on them, right? But I think the average guy would go for these women if they feel, because as men, like for me, you probably know already know this, but the way women think, like I'll look at Rihanna and be like, okay, she looks good, but I already know in my mind I can't afford her. Now, if I'm crazy enough to approach her, sure. Some people call that confidence. I call it delusional. But as a man, I'll look at a woman. I'll be like, okay, La Bonita, see what she's working with, what she drives, and then I'll make a decision in my mind, look at my bank account and see, okay, I think I got this. That's how most men think, right? Now, if you're broke, you just do what you got to do, right? But women, they'll see Chris Brown and believe that's their husband in 2 years' time. Like they literally believe it. They call it manifestation and they look at the signs and the chakras and all those things. But as men, we are more realistic. So if you're saying men are going for this, that's because they think that's who they can attract at the time.
Yeah. Some guy in the comments asked a question, and I want to see if that's what you get out of what I said. Mister,
Who,
can you pin
Eddie?
his? No,
Yeah.
Mac Goldie. Can you pin his?
Yeah, he says, so build yourself up to take care of a woman. Got it.
Is
That's
that
what I
what
was
I said?
asking.
Is that what I said?
No, no, that's why I was asking to clarify that when you say a man shouldn't date when he's broke, right? So when he finally gets the money, because men are like, you didn't want me when I was broke, but now that I have the money, now you want me. It's just the way men think about it
Well, for
from a man's
me,
point of
you
view.
got to understand what I meant by broke, right? So he needs to build himself up so he can be a man and not come with a woman in debt. So
Mm.
what I'm saying is, like, for instance, my ex-husband, he don't have a car.
Oh my
He
gosh.
doesn't work. He's into art. I get it. You're not going to meet another woman like me. We've been divorced 18 years. He's not going to ever meet a woman like me. And he moved into my place. I was 19. He was 23. He moved in with me. He was had a roommate. Even then, he didn't have his finances together, and he was in the Air Force. But I didn't ever look at him for money. I look at him for like, this is a man I like. So if I like you, then whatever's mine is yours. Naturally, I surrender anything that's mine to you. So, but this is my thing. A broke man is not the motivation. If he's not motivating himself, there's never going to be a woman he's going to get to motivate herself to want to be with you.
I agree with that.
So if I meet you and you have your shit together, it doesn't mean you have to have a mansion and a car and your body on point, this and this and that. But it means you have to have a level head. It means that you're not stressed out. It not means you're not walking around like a woman and a damsel in distress. See, a man and a damsel as a damsel in distress, and a woman as a damsel in distress. A man looks worse than a woman looks poor.
Okay, so you're
So I
saying,
need you to be able to take care of you,
okay, but
not
is
get
that good
yourself up
enough?
to take care of a woman. Because a woman should naturally, I don't care. You guys should find a woman. If we're this age, she should already be having her shit together. I'm tired of you guys finding these with damsels in distress and rescuing them.
Maybe because that's the majority out here. Okay, I'm
Damsels
gonna
in
be honest.
distress?
Yeah, let me ask you a question. You
No,
gotta
no,
be
no, no,
honest.
no, no, no. Then toss her back in the swamp because you guys have to stop trying to save them.
Oh, Eddie has a question. Eddie says, when should a woman date? If she has multiple kids by different men, should she date?
Yes, she should.